Hey guys, welcome to beautiful Tokyo. We're out for a ride this morning with my buddy Andrew.
Hey guys.
You are on, tell us about your bike. What is this?
It's a Kawasaki ZX25R. They're only really released in Asia, so you're not going to find one of these in the States or North America, but the next best thing you get is the ZX4RR, which is also on sale here, but in Japan, the 250s mean you don't get docked with the shotgun.
Okay, so this is a 250.
It's a 250.
Wow, it sounds way ballsier than a 250.
Oh, well, mine does anyway.
Yeah. So it's a Ninja. You take this out to the track?
Yeah, I actually got a track day coming up next, June 27th. I'm going to go to scuba on it. First time for this one.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get on the road and we can talk more about that.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's do it. Hey guys, welcome. Let's get on the road. We are to shoot up towards the Imperial Palace. Maybe we'll swing around it. If you kids behave yourselves.
Be good for Uncle John.
Hey, listen to that. That's a really sweet sounding bike. Yeah, that's the cool thing. As you said, you don't get... you don't have to do the annual inspection or every
biannual shotgun is no longer a thing with 250. Well, it never was, but it was not a thing with 250. So
right.
I get to do whatever I want and not get penalized for it.
Right. Let's go. All right. We're on the road.
It's much better to get some air flowing.
Yeah. So did you get caught in that rainstorm yesterday?
No, I stayed well inside. It was so windy.
Yeah, it was like sideways rain yesterday.
Yeah, I had all the windows closed. I think it's like the first time this year that I've had my air conditioners on because I didn't want to get boiled in my own house with the humidity as well.
Yeah, it was quite humid, and then the rain started, and it was raining pretty hard. But then the wind picked up, and it was
you hear pitter patter on the windows.
Yeah, exactly. It was just sideways rain. You did not want to be outside it. Thankfully, I had just work at home yesterday.
Yep, and I live in a condo, so the wind up there is even worse.
Oh, you mean a mansion?
No, I mean condo. No, I'm not. I'm talking about a mansion. Let's call it a mansion there.
Yeah, the Japanese call condominiums mansions. So usually condominiums are concrete buildings.
Usually,
and the apartments are wooden structures, generally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they differentiate apato and mansion, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you just look at it from a Westerner's perspective, it's like it's an apartment building, right?
Yeah, you see what they have. So, but as often the case is, after a good windy rainstorm, the next day,
it's great outside.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and the wind is nice and cool. So we're not into the summer heat yet. As I've always said, May is my favorite month in Tokyo. Just
before the heat island effect takes over and the concrete decides everybody needs a good baking.
Yeah, it's glorious in May.
Because springtime's always the best time to go riding.
For sure. So, tell us a little bit about you, Andrew. So how long have you been in Japan?
I stopped counting. I'm not as far along as you are, Peter, but I've been here for a good bit. I'd say getting up closer to the big 2-0.
Wow. Okay.
Closer. Not at there yet, but I think 2008.
Okay.
Was the first time. Even this road we're taking, I was telling you before, I used to ride this maybe once a week. I told myself that I was going to ride at least one time a week to work, so my bike didn't get lonely just sitting there, because you
they
you
get
just
lonely.
Take the train. Well, it felt like, why do you have a bike if you're not going to ride it?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's terrible in the morning. Like right now it's 11:30, so it's not so bad, but when you're sitting off at 7:30 and 8 and it's just full of cars and rush hour traffic, it's pretty bad. But
you
the
don't
way back after work, it feels good.
You don't You don't subscribe to the filtering that like.
Oh, of course I do.
Okay.
Of course I do.
Well, so it shouldn't affect you that much.
Nah, but when it's really jam-packed with stuff, the filtering does get tiring too.
Yeah, you gotta be on red alert.
Yeah, you have to be seriously on red alert because you never know what's gonna happen. Plus, I was on a bigger bike then. This thing's smaller. It's a lot easier to dart through stuff.
Yeah. A little more
And
nimble.
since you got your bar end mirrors, you can't really pull them in.
Yeah.
What's great about this thing, I just pull them in if I need to.
Right. These mirrors sticking out on the side, it makes the bike profile a lot wider, and trying to cut between cars is problematic. Ooh, here we go. Load it. Take it easy. So take a look, Andrew. Take a look over here on the left. When we come up here, there's a used car, and they've got a. I was talking about this the other day. Right here, Judge. Look inside the left side. There's a. You see that Mercedes?
Yeah, two of them. Things that look like an AMG GT almost.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a quite good look at it,
But the teal one has been there like almost going on 2 years now. They haven't sold it. They haven't changed
not a cheap purchase.
Yeah, well, I know, but I've seen cars go through there quite regularly. But this one's been sitting there, and they haven't changed the price. And somebody told me that green cars don't sell. It's a teal green.
Well, I remember, I think it was a pretty funny quip I saw, is that in Japan you can have any car in any color as long as it's silver, white, or black. Because nobody... Don't you remember the fuss? The big fuss when they had the Crown being offered in hot pink.
Oh yeah, that Mary Kay Cosmetics pink.
Was it? Yeah. And it's like, wow, it was on all the advertisements, but how many do you see a day?
Actually, I see them relatively often. I do. I'm on the roads every day riding, but I see them pretty more than you would expect. Andrew's talking about this Crown, the Toyota Crown. That's like in this the woman's shirt right here, driving by. It's
yeah,
that
pretty
color
much
pink.
like that color.
It's exactly that color pink, hot, kind of obnoxious pink.
I mean, remember the Crown is like a car for the retired Oji-san, right? And so how many of them are gonna be like, yeah, I want washi wa pink ga ii ja.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for that color, but
I know pink ga ii no ja. You know, I don't know how many customers are like that. So
sorry, Jason says the audio sounds good. Great, thank you, Jason.
all right, nice.
Ramsey's here, Jason's in the house. Welcome everybody. We have, and I am getting low on gas, so we're gonna have to.
I gassed up before I came here, Peter.
Yeah, I was gonna siphon some gas from my other bike, but I like, eh. So we're cruising down Haksan Street right now, heading towards Jimbocho. Oh yeah, Korakuen is first before Jimbocho. Korakuen is where the Tokyo Dome and Tokyo Dome City. So Andrew,
the shade feels so good.
Yeah. Have you been on the Ferris wheel, Andrew?
Yes, I have. My first date with my now wife was on that Ferris wheel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you behave yourself?
Of course I behaved myself. I'm the one who asked her out.
Well, that doesn't mean you behave yourself.
Give me some credit, Mr. Von Grom.
All right, let's go around this cement. That's a 250, dude.
250.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Did you alter the engine at all? Modifications?
Yeah, there's been some tuning done to it. Yeah.
Okay.
You put the exhaust on. A full system like this, it's better to get it looked at so it's everything's nice and dialed up.
Your turn signal's on, by the way.
Thank you. Take the lead. Copper.
Yeah, I'll come up next to you. This will stay up in front, and there's a police officer back there.
Now you got your turn signal on.
Do I? Oh, okay.
Yep, now you do. Yeah, the Tokyo City up here is where I had the first date, but also that's where Sizzlers is. And so when I get the itch to really chow down on some
But
good old American cooking.
I don't know, man. I've had the Sizzler. We go there every year for Joji's birthday.
Well, he knows what's up.
Yeah, but it's not like back home. They don't know how to cook a steak properly.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah.
And Sizzler's originally a steakhouse, so how do you screw that up?
I mean, I go there just to eat all I want and not care, and then I come out saying, like, it's hard to breathe. Ugh.
Yeah.
We also, last time I was here was for Jimmy Carr. He came to Tokyo for a show, and he had it there. So I was like, all right, well, let's eat Sizzlers and go see Jimmy Carr.
All right.
So that was a fun night.
Which came first, Jimmy Carr or Sizzler?
Sizzlers, of course,
Okay.
Sizzlers.
You didn't sleep during the show?
It was difficult, but it was funny, so he kept us awake, yeah.
So if you're just joining, we're here with Andrew, and Andrew's a long-time Tokyoite or a Japanite.
Definitely not a Tokyoite. Peter's a Tokyoite.
Yeah. And Andrew and I first met at a recording. Andrew does translation. He's completely fluent in Japanese, which I envy. And he had written the script for Yamaha motorcycles narration that I did, and that's one of his main gigs is working for Yamaha.
Peter is the voice of several of those videos.
Yeah, we just had one a week ago or so.
Yup.
In fact, did I do that cross-plane crank? Was that with
That was
you?
before I came on board, but yeah, I
Okay.
believe the explanation of the R1's cross-plane engine versus normal engines, I believe it was you, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me, yeah.
So we're actually going to get in this next lane here. Right off to our right is the Tokyo Dome. We just passed it actually, back over to our right. And this is where Andrew had his first date, so everybody mark that down. Did you guys do the karaoke on the Ferris wheel?
No, but funny story, after we got off, they were doing like the pictures of the couples that came off, and so...
You got guilted into buying one?
No. I was like, okay, so here's the pictures. Like, oh, do you want it? And it costs like, I don't know, something absurd, like 1,500 yen. And she's like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, I want it. And so I bought it. And then after that, I never let her live it down. I was like, you're the one who didn't want the picture. I've got the picture of our first date.
Wow, you're such a woman.
Yeah, well, take the victories you can get.
Yeah. So what year is your Ninja?
Was it 2020, I think? 2021? It's the first iteration of it. They've already brought out a little bit of an updated one, but...
Well, that's pretty new.
I like this one just because it's got the analog tachometer, so you see the needle blast
Right.
all the way to the top, because the new one, I think, has a digital display, but
Okay.
I like the old school look. See that needle reach to the sky.
Well,
Man!
you go
it's
out
boiling.
ahead of us. You go out ahead. You guys can see his Ninja.
Oh, you're gonna hear it.
Give us some Bosozoku exhaust. There we go. That's impressive. 250, wow. Blow the doors off of this, and this is an 865. Let's go left here. Or we can go straight. Do you want to go down to the palace and then cut over, or
Yeah,
up
man,
through
guide me
Akihabara?
around. Guide me around, Tokyoite. This
All right,
is
we'll go
your
through.
thing.
We'll do Akihabara here to the left.
Left? I don't even know where... I know Akihabara, I didn't know it's off to the left. I remember this place on the left because it's like, what is it, Tokyo International School or something like that? This school right here.
Oh, it's an art school.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's
I remember seeing that.
Hey there, Carrie's in the house.
Chuo?
Which Dean says that thing sounds sick. Which one? Which one? The Triumph. Let's hear that first. Or the Ninja. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's fun to ride with a partner.
Yeah, I prefer riding with somebody. Solo riding's okay, but having somebody experience it and share it with is just better. I don't like going touring by myself anymore.
Yeah, we had an incident about a year ago. Was that when we were out with Julian and
It was a while ago, yeah.
Alfonso? Yeah. So we went for a ride up towards Mount Fuji to Okutama area.
Yeah, Okutama.
And there started with 6 of us. It was me,
Was there 6?
Andrew.
I thought it was 4.
Well, no, because remember Nami, the Japanese girl, and her.
Oh yeah, they got
Yeah.
they went the wrong way or something.
No, I wonder how that happened. So let me tell the story here. So Andrew and Julian, they're both accomplished track riders, and they were hauling arse on the expressway. And Nami and her boyfriend Hirose-san are new bikers, so they couldn't keep up, and I was trying to keep up with these guys till I realized that we lost them. Good heavens! I somehow lost my what were we talking about?
We were hauling arse and left them behind, and you were trying to keep up with them because they were new bikers.
Yeah, right. So they got lost. They were way behind us. And then Alfonso was a newly returning bike, returning,
yeah.
He was a returnee. So he hadn't ridden in a while. He just got a new bike, a new Ducati. And so at one point we decided, okay, the Japanese couple are no longer with us. We lost them. They turned off, and they were done. So let's cut through here, Andrew. So we went up and we're riding through the hills, and Andrew and Julian are kind of ripping around these curves and stuff. I'm third, and Alfonso's in the rear, and he ended up taking it in the rear because he wiped out. So I'm riding along, and I realized there's no more Alfonso, and I waited a bit, still didn't come around the turn, so I go back, and he's just dusting himself off and picking up the bike, and the handlebars are mangled, and he's a little bit shook up.
It was still rideable, but yeah, he had a scrape.
Yeah.
It was the same for Julie and I. We were like, where are they? He's like, well, I'm going to go back and check them out. And then Sharon was like, oh, boy.
Yeah. But that was our last ride together. So
with Peter, yeah.
Let's not have a repeat of that today, please.
Different riding out there in Okutama compared to here. Here it's just glorified taxis almost.
City,
traffic. There's a lie.
It's safer in Okutama.
All those bar and mirrors.
Oh, that was
tight
close.
squeeze, Peter.
That was close. All aboard, everybody. Welcome.
Hey, Peter, look left. There's a mirror there. You can see yourself in the reflection. You got to check yourself out.
Yeah. Nice.
Whenever you see yourself in the reflection, you got to check yourself out. I purposely didn't wear a backpack today because it makes me look bigger on this already steamy bike.
Yeah, you look pretty big on that.
Yeah, it's why I feel like the bike really looks small on me, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
This looks familiar. Yep, Akihabara.
There's Akihabara coming into Akihabara. So we'll turn left. We'll kind of go through the main strip of Akihabara and really rev these mothers up. Akihabara, kids.
Ah, man, memories. trees. Nothing like it used to be, that's for sure. It's a tourist trap now.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, when I first came here, Akihabara was really an armpit. Seriously, it was dirty and it was just kind of a dodgy area. And then this was, between 20 and 25 years ago, and then things started to really take a turn with it's always been an electronics neighborhood.
Yeah. But I mean, this was the final stop on the Tsukuba Express. So that's why when I came here, this is the center of Tokyo now where the Tsukuba Express ends.
Oh, here's GTR
so
here on our left.
Here.
Nice GTR.
Yeah, GTR.
Oh yeah.
R35.
0 to 60 in under 3. Those things haul.
Get long in the tooth though.
Oh yeah. And there's a ticket magnet. Alright, we're gonna turn right up there, Andrew. Coming up behind you. Hopefully I can make it. Yeah, we got it. We got this. Nice.
No idea where we are.
So we'll continue straight here. We could kind of cut through. Let's hang on a second.
That's a do not enter.
Yeah, no, we don't want to go there. We'll turn left here. Lost tourists. So I did a night in a hotel under the tracks here.
Oh yeah, I saw that video of yours, and you said it's terrible.
Oh my god, man. I thought it would be fun, kind of
a new experience.
A new experience. And it was right under the tracks here on our left. It's called the
Sleeping is optional, right?
Yeah. I think it's called the Under Tracks Hotel is the name of it. And it was just in the beginning of the pandemic, so there was no more tourism. The country was closed. And I got this huge room for, it was under Ichiman. It might have been like 6,000 yen for a room for 6 people. But you cannot sleep. It is impossible.
They didn't give you earplugs or anything?
No. And it was just like, a train would come by. It's right under the Yamanote line. So it's a Yamanote and
every 3 minutes there's a train going by.
Well, yeah. So trains start up like at 5 something in the morning. By the way, we're coming up in Okachimachi.
Okachimachi.
Where the Ameyokucho shopping street is. Ueno will be off to our left. You can see things are kind of picking up here a bit. More people on the streets. But yeah, it's the Keihin Tohoku line and the JR Yamanote line use this track. It's just like
a very highly used track.
Just this thudding sound. Impossible to sleep. So it runs till like 12:30 at night, and then starts in again at 5:20 or something. Just crazy. So this is Okachimachi, right straight ahead here. And I'm not I guess we can go through there. We'll have to go through there slowly. Here we go. This guy out.
What is this Alphard doing?
Oh jeez, we missed the lights.
Wow, we just missed the light because of that. Wow. Impressive. No wonder he's got the noob sticker on. That makes sense. Well, I'm going to turn off my bike for now because I'm going to be sitting here boiling.
We'll flip this around. Say hi to you good people. How's it going, guys? Hope you're enjoying this live stream here in Tokyo. We are near Ueno and Okachimachi right now. Back here behind me is Andrew.
I don't think you can see me that well back here.
There he is. There he is back there. Right
Move
there.
move it up. There we go.
So, you can see the weather up there. Sunny
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day. And then
That's
tomorrow,
at 20. Is
30th.
that tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Almost
28. It's going to be a whole week of rain from the looks of it. So this is probably, that's why I asked Peter, we're not going to have good weather for a while. You want to go out today? And he's like, okay, well, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the day free. I just have one recording in my studio. We want to get this light here, so let's not miss this one. And if you see a gas station, let me know.
Oh yeah, you need gas, don't you? Well, they're a little bit harder to find in this kind of place, I think.
Yeah, we'll turn right up here after we go through the shopping street.
Shilton guy.
So Andrew, did you study Japanese at university?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you're an Asian studies major.
Asian studies, Japanese language, yeah, doubled.
So when you came to Japan, you were already fluent in the language, and
No, I wouldn't say I was fluent, but I was pretty up there in terms of ability. But the only thing is, classroom Japanese isn't real Japanese, right?
Right,
And
sure.
so I tested into the highest level at my school that I was doing study abroad at, but then I felt really outclassed by all the Chinese and Koreans in the class because they all knew how to speak already.
Right.
While I was struggling to hold conversations with my karate club mates and stuff. Why are we going through this place, Peter?
For the part of our adventure.
Oh man, I would never come here.
When you're in the thick of it, that's how you really polish your language skills. Is interaction, like you said, doing whatever martial arts or
Yeah, joining my karate club at in university or my study abroad really changed everything for my ability because I was the only one there that wasn't Japanese. The only way you're going to get better is to speak, and of course they're all talking to you.
Yeah.
So the eureka moment came when after training, we went out to an izakaya, and then I got some alcohol in me, and then all of a sudden I was able to just, oh, look at that, I'm fluent all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, why am I able to talk so, wait a minute, and I looked at the beer in my hand, like, this is why.
Yeah. Loosened up your tongue. I've never been down this road.
Neither have I don't know.
This might be the last time. We're getting
I would never go this way.
We're getting a lot of hairy eyeballs.
Yeah,
but
everybody's looking at it like, what are you doing here?
Well, it's an open street. I mean,
dude, don't go in front of me.
All right, we're gonna go left here. A little stressful, Andrew?
So many people. So I said, I'm not a Tokyoite. You're the Tokyoite, my man.
So this is Ueno. Straight ahead is Ueno. Hey, Ramses. Thank you, sir. Somebody just bought us a cup of coffee. Andrew.
Oh, wow.
So we'll get a cup of, thank you.
Arigato gozaimasu. So we're going left?
Yeah, we're gonna go left here. Let's go. All right, we're good.
The best part about being on a bike in this country.
Yeah. Getting around the traffic. All right. We're going to go left. We're going to head over towards Ryogoku. So you were saying you do ride that Ninja on the track?
Yeah. It's super fun to be on a small bike. Small bikes are fun.
Yeah. You just
I
don't
have
want.
an R1, and I took that out to Motegi 2 weekends ago, and that was fun, but it's a different kind of fun.
You just don't want your friends to see you on them.
It's a special feeling, Peter, when you're on a 250 screamer like this, and you're faster than the guys on the 600s, right?
Yeah, I
It's
bet.
a special feeling.
Yeah, no, I can see that thing. There's just no competition between this and that for sure. Is that a 6-speed?
Yep.
There we go.
Just got nothing until you get up top, though.
Maybe we should swap after our coffee. You want to ride this? I don't know if
Mine's
you,
so much faster.
I don't know if you could handle. You could handle the
Oh
class.
yeah, I don't know if I can handle that.
I'm just talking about the class. Because you are way outclassed here, son.
Yeah, I wouldn't presume to be in the same league as Mr. Gom here.
I had a, what did I have? I had my first bike here was a 400, and it was a Honda. Yeah, it's kind of, it had the fairing on the front. It was like a race inspired from the Isle of, what is it called, the Isle of Wight or Isle of Man, I guess. Isle of Man, yeah, the race they have there. So that was my first bike, 400. I had a 50cc scooter, but my first, well, then I had a 150cc Vespa, but first real bike was 400. And no power at all. It was a single. And then I made the mistake of riding my friend's Ducati. He had an ST3, I think it was. And
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
That's an
sport.
old. They're old now, but yeah, sport touring.
yeah, sport touring. And it was just like, holy moly, the power compared to that 400 I was riding.
Yeah, it's not even that powerful, but compared to that, I'm guessing you felt it was pretty strong.
Powerful, pretty powerful. But it was just like, I immediately was like, okay, I got to get the bigger license. I only had the middle class
So you got that?
license, Chugata.
Uh-huh.
So I immediately signed up to get the Ogata license so I could ride the big bikes with the big boys.
I'm just gonna say, haven't ridden this as long as I have. It's overrated. 400s are awesome. 250s are awesome.
Yeah.
And the more I've ridden this here, the more I've, of course I've ridden big bikes here too, but
Well,
the reasoning for Japan doing the 400s is their, the JDM displacement thing. It makes perfect sense to me. It is, you can do everything you need to in this country on a 400. If you want to go to the track, you can totally rip around the track. There are some fast guys on 400s here. And if you want to go to Okutama or Hakone, yeah, you can rip around on those too, but
Well, you can do that on yours though as well.
oh yeah, that's what I said. 250s and 400s in Japan make tons of sense to me.
Oh yeah. Well, even I have a 300 Vespa, but before that I had 250 Vespa, and plenty of power to get on the expressways and keep up with traffic and stable.
I mean, it's not like, North America or even Europe, I think, where you just have long stretches of highway. Like,
Yeah.
over there, yeah, having a big sport tour makes sense if you're just gonna pound pavement for hundreds of kilometers. But this is a mountainous country with roads equally twisty. You want to do that kind of stuff here, then small bike's probably going to be a lot more fun.
Yeah, for sure. Why don't you come up a little more? I'll flip this over here. So you can see both of us. Here we are. So you also have an R1, a Yamaha R1.
Yeah,
What year is that?
a 2016.
Okay.
A little older, but that's the model I wanted as well. Because when the 2015 came out, that was the whole ground up remake of the bike.
Right.
And since I was involved with the bike's debut at Suzuka, where they won right off the bat, and then they won the next two years after that, that bike holds more of a place in my heart, right, than the latest ones.
So it's 1,000.
Yeah, it's a liter bike.
Yeah.
The thing is so freaking fast. Like,
I bet.
it does not. Like, I took it out touring once with a friend I met on Instagram, and I said, I'm never doing this again. Terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Which
The thing is really a race bike.
too much power off the track. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and it's just, that's why I said today I'm gonna take the Ninja, because the Ninja's comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a street bike.
That's how I feel about my Vespa. Just can't keep up.
Yeah, but all that sounds so fast, but I'm not even doing that much. I don't even go that fast. Like, what's this great about this thing? You can rip it and you're actually not going that fast.
Yeah, well, you're going faster than I was.
I mean, you're on that clunker thing over there.
Yeah. But it's this thing. These things are made for bombing around. There's no performance at all. They're just cruisers.
Classy.
But yeah, I tend to, like you said, wanting to ride that. The Ninja's more comfortable. It's easier. That's how I feel about my Vespa. It's my go-to transportation. Rain or shine, it's just easy to park. It's lightweight. I don't have to worry about it.
Just ease and convenience just makes it a really easy choice to be like, nah, I think I'll just take the Ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, both my R1 and this bike are absolutely terrible on gas. They gas guzzle. But that's not why I didn't buy these bikes to sip gas.
Right.
Miles per mile.
Just miles. We just crossed the Sumida River.
Yeah, Skytree over there.
And you can feel the breeze, the temperature changes when you go across that river there. So there's a gas station up here. Maybe we'll be ending the stream pretty soon, so I'll wait till after we stop for a drink. And then I'll get gas on the way home, but I definitely got to get some. So, we're going to turn right here. This will bring us into Ryogoku. And I bet you can guess where we're going for a drink whenever we're in Ryogoku. Our regular viewers know. We're going to Richard's My Chai Shop. Okay, after this red van, we're clear. No, we're not. Hang on.
Don't kill me. Don't get me killed.
We'll wait a bit. There's more traffic coming. So you have the day free today, Andrew.
The morning I've made free. Doesn't mean I don't have work to do, but I deserve a break, I felt.
Yeah.
The weather being as nice as it is.
Oh yeah.
I felt that, a little two-wheel therapy would be nice.
Smiles per mile.
Mile per mile.
All right, we are in Ryogoku proper. And our screen has gone dark because when it heats up,
Yep.
The
To keep the
phone.
heat down.
Yeah.
Yep.
so it makes it harder to see the people commenting.
Chat?
Yeah, the chat.
Yeah.
But up here on the right is the Tokyo Edo Museum. Have you been to the Edo Museum?
No, when you're on one of your other streams, when you wrote that down, I actually looked it up because it looked pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. They've got some recreated little Edo buildings. Okay, you're gonna want to get in the left lane.
I don't know where we're going, Peter, so you need to get ahead of me.
So turn left at this light coming up. That's the Edo Museum on the right there.
We're going through some kind of big renovation.
Yeah, 2 years. It should be 2020, beginning of 2025, I think. If not before, it'll be done. But I'll show you the. Actually, let's go up one more block. Go up one more block.
Turn left at the next light.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, slow down. Just, you want to go? Take your next left. Next left.
Right up here.
Yeah, right there's fine. We'll swing by and show you the Hokusai Museum, which I have yet to go in, but I've heard great things about it. It's architecturally very appealing to the eye.
Man, something smells really good back there.
Yeah, there's some good restaurants around here.
You got your flasher on, Peter.
Thank you. I'm a flasher. Haven't been caught yet.
So that's what your true crime series is really about, huh?
Leading up to that, yeah. So I think I want to go one more.
Shade is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Love the shade.
We'll go left up here.
How do you know where we are?
Just following my nose.
If your voice ever gives out, you can just turn over a new leaf and be a taxi driver.
Yeah. I'm a little bit lost right now. Just a little bit. I think we'll turn left here. That's an
This is where you're
interesting
supposed to say,
7-Eleven.
I'm not lost, I know exactly where we are.
Well, actually, yeah, I do. So right back there is the Homicide. Oh, wait a minute, is it? Oh, no, it's over here.
Big loop.
It's over here on the left. Yeah, it's up here on the left. Up here on the left.
this.
So if you want, over here on the right, really good restaurant. They've got pizza. They've got like some really good salads with meat. And like this is the Homicide Museum. Turn left here. Oh, yeah, can we? Yeah, we can. There's vehicles coming, so let's hang on. Kind of pull in here for a second. This might be actually a good place to sign off.
Say sayonara.
Yeah.
Sayonara. Why are you in? I'm in the shade.
Yeah. I'll come over there.
Shade is good.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure having you along. Thank you for coming on the ride.
Was
that
fun.
was fun. Yeah, very fun.
Yeah.
Definitely do it again.
I don't know how you have where we're going in your mind, but you've been here long enough to know where you're going.
Oh, yeah. So, walk us through your bike real quick. So, anything special, any special equipment, or you said it's been tuned?
Yeah, okay, well, I guess nothing, like I've seen some crazy customs, but I guess I swapped the front and rear suspensions out for units from YSS. I did that when I rode a friend's bike who had one, and it was a completely different world. And then I swapped out the front calipers for these Brembos, but I mean, it looks like it's fancy, but actually these are the same calipers that are on the Hayabusa, and they're actually rather affordable for being Brembos. Mm-hmm. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out this for a front brake disc from Sunstar. And then I've had a whole bunch of, I basically bought half the stuff from the Trickstar catalog. So my whole exhaust system is all from Trickstar. I've changed the intake funnels. The intake duct is all from Trickstar. Mm-hmm. And then right here I use these racing filters that I got from, what is it? I think the Kawasaki racing team uses them as well. So I was like, okay, sure. The zero gravity screen, braided brake lines, Brembo master cylinder, The rear shock's also from YSS. This is the thing that makes the music.
Yeah, oh yeah. That sounds
And
great.
I recently switched out these rear sets from Sniper because they fit the red. And I've got a GP shift, so it's not the standard conventional shift. GB Racing sliders, frame sliders all around because I do like to take it to the track. I recently switched out the chain for a DID chain and then sprockets front and rear from Sunstar.
Do those sliders ever touch ground when you're on the track?
No, they're not.
You don't get
Well,
that low.
I don't want to touch the sliders if I'm at the track. Definitely don't want that, but these are just the stock ones. I figured they're fine. But these ones from GB Racing should the worst come first. That's basically it.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not trying to turn it into a...
Can you hold that? I want to sit on it.
Okay. I think you're too big for it.
No way. This is probably perfect for me at my size.
You think so?
That's comfortable.
Well, yeah, people think it's a race bike, but it's surprisingly comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like generally I'm not comfortable with this sort of position for long rides, but it's enough upright in the seat. You know, it's not like this.
Nope.
Or even further down. Those kill your
That's
wrist.
my R1 right there. That's why I said I don't want to ride the R1.
Yeah.
It's brutal on my back and the wrists, and so I was like, there's a bad idea. Shouldn't have done that.
What do you guys think? Should I be getting a Ninja?
I think
250?
Peter is too big for it. Put
Not
your
too-
right foot on the peg. How tall are you, Peter?
179.
Okay, we're about the same.
On a
I'm
good
178. Yeah,
day. No,
so
you're
we're not too different.
You're taller than me.
No, I'm 178, my man.
Really?
178.
You're
Yep.
just you're way bigger.
I'm just bigger than you. That's all.
Way bigger.
Yeah, so that's gone to the far end, but I need to get new tires too, I think, before the track day. But I take this thing. It's easy to get down on this thing because it doesn't go that fast.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Let's see how you look on mine. Watch your belt buckle.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to move it into the sun. I'm out of the sun, that is. You got it in gear?
Yeah.
It's heavy!
Right,
It's so
right.
heavy! Jeez, it's heavy!
Yeah, that's a
This is
heavy bike.
This is a tank. Is this the main stand that I'm putting out here? No. Even your kickstand's heavy. Everything's heavy. Oh, your seat is so comfortable though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, isn't that comfortable? But yeah,
Seat
dude,
is-
you're too big for that bike.
Seat is plush.
Well, you look pretty good on it.
It's so
pretty good.
strange for me. I'm not like this.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, this is Peter Van Gogh. Welcome to the channel. We're
Yeah.
riding through Tokyo today on my Triumph, and we're joined by Andrew. Oh, the bar mirrors are nice though. You get perfectly. I only get a just shoulder on mine. I can actually see behind me with these.
Yeah, they work.
That's nice.
They work, but they stick out really far. Look at
Yeah,
how
they
wide
definitely
those
stick
things
out.
are. All right. So Andrew made a point that the first knobby tires he's ever seen that have never seen dirt in their life and never will.
It's a fashion statement.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those. I like those tires. They fit well with the kind of industrialness of sexy AF. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for coming along, and always a pleasure.
Maybe a while till the next one with the weather report.
Yeah, it's gonna be the rainy season. It feels like the rainy season is just around the corner because the
Yep.
next 5 days or so is rain, and I haven't done a stream on the bike for nearly 2 weeks because I caught a cold, and then the rain, the weather was not good. So anyhow, we're back in the saddle, and
I'll
do
wait
this-
for a day.
Yeah. We'll do this again. Maybe bring the R1 next time.
If it's on the highway. I'm not gonna do what we did today on the R1. No way.
All
If
right,
it's on the highway.
All right, stick with the Ninja then. That's plenty. Yeah, doing the live streams on the expressway. is hit and miss, because when you get going at speed, the signal breaks up.
Ah, I see.
So it's not totally reliable, but we could try it. So, all right, folks, thank you. If you enjoy these live streams, give us a thumbs up. Appreciate it. And be sure and check out the Tokyo Motorcycle Show video, which is up and rocking. I think we're closing in on 700,000 views already in the first month and a bit. So appreciate your support, and take care, guys.
See ya.
Talk to you soon.